Alrighty, thank you guys for joining me again. I'll be continuing watching Classroom of the Elite, Season 3, Episode 2. In Season 1, Episode 1, not too much happened, but we sort of kind of got the lay of the land for Kiyotaka. Kiyotaka, I think is his first name. But yeah, he has to help Suzune get to be president, school president, I think, or school representative, I'm not sure. Get to one of those prestigious positions in the school as a request from her brother. I forgot his name, Horikita. That's his last name. That's also Suzune's last name. But anyways, yeah, because he said Yanakoji owes him a favor and he has to start paying for that. And yeah, so right now sort of the stakes are a little bit higher. He's not just going up against his own grade, he's going up against some upperclassmen now, so that's going to be very interesting to see. Not only that, yeah, in his own grade he has to deal with this new lady. I forgot her name. She's not new, but new in the main sort of cast story, with her appearing a lot more and more. The lady with the cane and with the white or bluish hair. But yeah, he has to deal with her now too, so that's going to be interesting to see how he navigates that. In any case, let's just get to it, and hopefully this episode is a little bit more exciting, because last episode it was fine if I'm watching alone, by myself at home, where I'm not reacting, where I have to go, oh shit, something happened, so hopefully this episode is a lot more entertaining for you guys as well, because in episode 1, I don't mind it by myself, but I have to emote a little bit more, and if there's nothing happening, I feel like there's not much, unless I guess some people watching reaction videos might not care about that, but I'm yapping a lot, so I'm gonna stop and stop watching this. Man is wolf to man. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, men can be scary to each other, if that's what that means. Yep, men are each other's enemies more than anything else in the world. Yeah, well.
Hey, Koenji! Get down! What the hell do you think you're doing up there?
He's already all the way up there.
The view from here is simply sublime. Perfect for a superior being like myself.
Of course.
He jumped.
How the hell?
Are you injured? This kind of thing is bound to happen when hiking in
Did
the
he
mountains.
just jump?
Make excuses for him? This guy's
He's hurt.
a leader, isn't he?
They said a gentleman is hurt.
If you want to lose, fine, but don't drag us down.
Jesus. They need to chill.
Keep messing everything up.
Don't tell. How the hell did he?
I've been
This
looking for
dude.
you, Koenji.
Well, if it isn't Aina Koji boy. Your timing is impeccable. I just finished a little game with this boar.
On the last day of the exam, I'd like you to do whatever you can to help.
You'd think people would get tired of saying that. Unfortunately for you, the only person who can dictate my behavior
Did he just?
is me. Your poker face is quite impressive, but the slightest quiver in your grip has confirmed my suspicions.
I think you're letting your imagination run wild.
Keep playing dumb then, and don't worry, I wouldn't dream of exposing your secret.
Coin is pretty smart. You can tell.
I intend to follow my heart wherever it leads.
Excuse me. Sorry, but does this charm belong to you?
Huh? Yeah, that's mine.
Forgive me. From the way you were talking about him, you don't seem to be quite as enamored with him as the other second years.
Well, aren't you observant? I suppose there's no point in denying it. You could say he and I have history.
Okay. What kind of history?
Anyway, since you found my charm, I'll do my best to answer any questions.
Was that a coincidence?
I appreciate the info. I need you to tell me what happened when the girls divided into groups.
Hey, Ishizaki. You still awake?
Obviously. What?
We're 2 days away from the exam. If we keep on like this, we're in deep trouble.
It's already been 5 days.
I wonder sometimes, if I stuck it out and kept playing soccer, maybe I could have found where I truly belong. Well, what about all you guys? Got any regrets?
Huh? Our regrets? I got no clue what you're talking about.
I was awful at sports. So, I never put any effort to improve. Didn't seem worthwhile.
I guess that explains why you're so good at school stuff.
Maybe. Before coming here, I thought my academic skills were good enough to get me into Class A. Despite all my hopes, I ended up in Class D. I resented being placed so low. I thought I was above everyone, but before I knew it, my polar opposite, Pseudo, became more of a positive force for the class than I ever was. I'm useless.
That's weighing on him.
The island exam and the sports festival.
I was wondering what was going on with him.
Better off if I wasn't here.
Hey, now.
I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be the leader, but I'm acting pathetic.
You're still on that? It's not like it's your fault.
Oh, it's got a compassionate side.
Lie, it pisses me the hell off when you try to order me around. But out of everybody here, you're the only one who stepped up to take responsibility for our group of misfits.
Wow.
Ishizaki.
You wouldn't know it from looking at it, but our band of brutes isn't so bad.
Hey, who are you calling a brute?
Well, he's not wrong.
You know it.
We're not exactly all that popular.
Well, that was very touching. They seem to be getting along a lot better.
Everyone, let's talk about tomorrow's race. I thought of a plan for how to approach it.
Okay.
Man,
The rules state each person in a group has to run a minimum distance during the relay. But as long as that criterion is met, there's nothing to stop other students from picking up their teammates' slack.
Ah, I understand. You're saying we should have our best runners cover most of the course.
That's fine. Just leave it all to me. I'll win it for our group.
sounds good. You can count
We
me
got
in.
another pseudo over here.
Running shouldn't be a problem.
Thanks, you guys.
You think Albert's up for it?
Well, he's pretty fast when he wants to be, but his stamina's nothing to write home about, eh, big guy?
That's Marby.
He talks.
Do my best in tomorrow's race.
You sure, Kiyotaka?
I can't make any promises other than I'll try.
You try not to outdo everybody.
We're not sure if he'll care enough to participate in the first place.
We'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it.
Honestly though, if he did participate, Koenji, that would be so far ahead because he's very capable. Basically, and up here, it's pretty smart.
Hashimoto and Ryunin.
There's more.
It's clear they're up to something, but it's hard to tell what they're saying from this distance.
Rikita? And the current president? No, that wasn't him, was it?
Took our exams on the last day. During the written portion, Yukimura helped pull the group through. The speech test also went without a hitch. As expected, the deciding factor would be the fourth exam.
You did the speech?
The marathon would make or break our group's final grade.
He's doing a lot more to stand out as of late, Ayano Koji. Well, not really. He's just participating in the class. I wonder what the written exams are like. Just regular academic stuff? Or does it pertain to this? Being out here in nature and whatnot. God damn. Whoa. He's fast. He's racing too? On that ankle? Alrighty.
I'm on it.
Okay. That's a beautiful shot. The show actually looks great. I mean, it's always looked good. Oh, he made it. Not yet. Not yet. At least he's still in the race, right? It'd be worse if he fell and hurt himself like that. Oh, he's about to pass out. Oh, come on. Get there. Okay, good.
You did well. I've got it from here.
Okay. Alright. He decided to participate.
I suppose it's only fair if I put in a bit of effort
Oh,
myself.
thankfully. Thankfully.
You all did well over the past 8 days of the training camp. The average score was higher than last year's. Fortunately, all of the boys' groups exceeded the borderline, which means no one will be expelled.
Good.
The highest overall score was achieved by Class 3A, Manabu Horikita's group.
I knew you could do it,
Oh. Good. So he beat him?
You must have worked hard to earn so many points, Horikita. Wow, you sure showed me.
Seems I've won our wager. Too bad.
About that. I
Good.
wouldn't call it winning.
There's more? What happened?
Here are the girls' results. I'm afraid there was one group that failed to meet the threshold.
Oh no.
As per the rules, the group led by Momoko Ikuri will be penalized.
What did you do, Nagumo?
Now, there's no need to raise your voice, Fujimaki. We haven't even gotten to the best part.
Fujimaki's in Class A. I don't understand why he's so upset. That group's leader is in Class B, right?
Okay.
It isn't Ikari's expulsion, but who she's choosing to go down with her.
Really?
Ikuri, who among your group will you pick?
This one's a no-brainer. I choose Akane Tachibana.
Oh.
This was a trap laid out by Nagumo. He issued that challenge as a distraction.
I don't know what this all means.
His objective was Akane Tachibana. He gathered girls loyal to his faction and strategically placed them in the same group. That way they'd be able to make sure their point total stayed under the borderline.
Sir, I have a request. I'd like to buy something with points.
Oh.
Wait, President Horikita!
Whoa. I thought we were gonna come out of this even, but you're unexpectedly sentimental. You're really gonna spend all those points just to save Tachibana?
Please, don't do this. I brought it on myself.
Sorry, everyone.
I actually wanted to ask you something. If I were ever in a situation like Tachibana, do you think you'd make the same choice?
I wouldn't allow them to expel you. I'd do whatever it took to save you. What soon followed after this event was a series of expulsions. Students across different classes and years would lose the right to attend the Advanced Nurturing High School.
So they didn't save each other? Okay, that was another great episode. Yeah, this show is, you gotta really pay attention to what's going on. It's one of those shows. But yeah, it was a lot more, I guess, faster paced compared to the previous episode. And not too much went on in this episode too. But yeah, so they had the race and the students, prior to that, well, the groups, at least with Ayano Koji's group, they started getting along a little bit better, especially after that night where they had that whole little, it was somewhat of a wholesome discussion with each other, and they, found some common ground, and then that helped them with the exam, at least the physical part of it, and then the written part of it. The other students that excelled in that helped out with that, and then at the end there, Horikita won the bet, at least he thought he did, and then this douchebag second year current president had some schemes up his sleeves. What was his plan was to have one of his students, one of his classmates expelled, but then they would then decide who they want to take down with them. And then they chose to take down somebody in Horikita's class. I'm guessing I think that's how it went down. I was wondering what the significance of that was, because to us, we don't really, as viewers, we don't know her, you know, I think we just met her this episode. So to me, I'm like, okay, she's gonna get expelled, that sucks, okay. But, you know, it doesn't really do much for me, you know, as a viewer. But then, but we see what that does to Horikita, who we've seen a little bit longer than the other girl. Clearly, he cares a lot about his classmates, and I guess that's also why he's so popular. He would go to such lengths to try and save his classmates, which is commendable. Yeah. A side we haven't seen from him. We only see the side of him kind of being cold to his sister. So that was interesting. But then apparently some students still got expelled at the end, so meaning that would be the president, the current student president, probably, unlike Horikita, didn't have his classmate. He didn't save his classmates, maybe. They still got expelled. I don't know. But yeah, that was it. We'll see about season 3. So far, it's not like a super fast-paced. It's not a lot of action going on. Anyways, I'll hit you guys on the next episode. Cool. Thanks. Bye.